favorite essay. My hood active and the homies with the gunplay. Feed a homie lefty, I'm not talking lefty gunplay. Baby, I'm a shooter, I'm a baller, I'm LeBron James. I'm the rapper, rappers gon' check it within LA. Long live Draco, the ruler, and money sign sway. On the gang if you don't pay. You ain't never made the news, boy, on the front page.
19 charged in alleged Mexican Mafia conspiracy to kill LA rap artists. Penitentiary calls to jail, from the jail to the house. Man, this is the crazy story of how 19 people just got hit up for trying to hit up Swifty Blue. Y'all know who that is? That's the man who told y'all to check in. Well, after this, ain't nobody checking in with him. Let's get it going.
Whenever you come to Cali, you check in with me, dog.
Now, if you would have checked in with the homie, fool, that would have happened.
That would have never happened. Should have never.
19 charged in alleged Mexican Mafia conspiracy to kill LA rap artist. Manuel Snuffy Quintero, a reputed member of the Mexican Mafia, put a hit on a rapper who was later stabbed in jail, prosecutors say. This right here is going to be insane. If you're from California, LA County in particular, bruh, they might have just solved the Money Sign Sway murder. But let's go ahead and get into it. Los Angeles County prosecutors on Wednesday charged 19 people with conspiring to murder a rapper who allegedly angered a member of the Mexican Mafia, a prison-based syndicate of Latino gang members. According to a complaint filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court, accused Mexican Mafia member Manuel Snuffy Quintero issued an order in 2022 to kill Nelson Abrego, who performs under the name Swifty Blue. In the complaint, prosecutors described a strong conspiracy that played out over TikTok messages and recorded jail calls. Come on. Drawing in prisoners from Kern County jail inmates in downtown Los Angeles and gang members in Paramount, the southeast Los Angeles County city that both Quintero and Abrego called home. Quintero, 49, was arrested Wednesday and has yet to enter a plea. It wasn't clear from court records whether he has a lawyer. A longtime member of the Paramount Varrio gang, Quintero has served prison time for assault, manufacturing, methamphetamine. I don't know why I'm messing up, probably because it's early as hell in the morning. But in false imprisonment, court records show. That's Buddy face right there. On New Year's Eve in 2022, an alleged subordinate of Quintero, Giuseppe Clever Leva, told an informant he notified gang members in Paramount, Compton, and downtown LA that they had instructions to attack Abrego on site. The complaint says Leva, 34, is now in custody in an unrelated federal case that charges him with selling drugs and guns in Imperial County. He pleaded guilty to trafficking methamphetamine in March and has yet to be sentenced. His attorney in the federal case didn't immediately return a request for comment. After the informant asked if Snuffs is mad at the rapper, Leva allegedly said of Abrego, F him. It's unclear why Quintero was angry with Abrego, who could not be reached for comment Wednesday. In a 2024 interview with The Times, the rapper declined to discuss any potential issues with the Mexican Mafia or jailhouse politics. Abrego previously said his music resonates with people because everybody wants to be a gangster. Whether you're a lawyer, a police, or a kid going to school, everybody wants to be big, bad, and tough, he said in 2024. 8 months after he spoke to the informant, the complainant says Leva warned another person in a TikTok message to stay away from the rapper. Let me give you a little 411 so you won't get misguided with the internet. He wrote, according to the complaint with Swifty, his career is done. I talked to him, tried to guide him, but he didn't listen. Leva allegedly continued, adding that now the rapper is getting his blues in Men's Central Jail. In November 2023, Abrego was jailed on a gun possession charge. One Simo Vamps Gonzalez had 2 cells down from the rapper, called his mother, and told her to ask an associate if the one who sings was still good, according to the complaint. Gonzalez's mother hung up. When her son called back, she allegedly said he's no good. Y'all done tied your mama into this already. Both Gonzalez and his mother are charged in conspiracy. Gonzalez was already in custody. Domingo Gonzalez, 66, was arrested Wednesday at her Bellflower home, according to a statement from the FBI. 2 days after mother and son spoke, another jail inmate, Jonathan Dreamer Quevedo, called a man in prison in Kern County who was using a contraband cell phone, according to the complaint. After mentioning Swifty Blue, Quevedo allegedly asked Jacob Eagle David if he recalled a Raza rapper who was in the shower. Prosecutors believe this was a reference to Jaime Brogada Valdez, a rapper known as Money Sign Sway, who was stabbed to death in the showers at a correctional training facility in Soledad in 2023. The end result should be the same, allegedly replied David, who was in prison for carjacking and robbery. The next day, the complainant says David instructed Quintero to tell the attackers, handle that stuff with prejudice. You know how that's like a court term? Well, this stuff is with prejudice. Cuervo allegedly confirmed it was already in motion. When inmates were let out of their cells at 5:50 the next morning to take a shower, Adrian Slick Bueno, Andrew Largo, Shania, and Jude Crazy Valet entered Abrigo's cell. The complaint says while Michael Weasel Ortiz obstructed a nearby camera, Bueno, Shania, and Valet beat up the rapper and sliced him, prosecutors charged. About 5 hours later, Quevedo called a woman from jail and asked her to tell David in state prison that old boy got his rap session, according to the complaint. They didn't really get a good show, Quevedo allegedly said. I don't know why I'm messing this up, man. Sorry, y'all. Expect to be performing in probably the 4,000th floor, another area of the jail, here soon. The attempt on Abrigo's life was unsuccessful. And by March 2024, the complaint says Leyva told Joshua Deming Yuan in a TikTok message the rapper was recording a live stream outside his family's home as we speak. Yuan drove to the house at 1 a.m. and sent Leyva a photograph of a gun in the cup holder of a car. According to the complaint, he ain't here, he wrote to Leyva. Later, Yuan allegedly told Leyva he sent people to vandalize Abrigo's family home. According to the complaint, he sent photographs of graffiti that read Swifty Blue 187, a reference to the California Penal Code section for what? Murder. Yuan, 37, eluded arrest Wednesday and remains at large, according to the FBI. Y'all remember when Wack 100 said he ain't signing no Southsiders and the internet went fake crazy? Yeah, this would be the reason why. Not saying that you can't do business with them, but you have to talk to they OGs in order for everything to work itself out. Remember when Tory Lanez got stabbed and everybody was like, bro, hey, the jail was supposed to go up and everything like that because it wasn't supposed to happen, and you find out Tory Lanez and Buddy was cool and the story gets muddled from there, so we will never know the truth, but we can understand a couple of things, that there's structure within them penitentiaries. There's structures within them jails. Hell, there's structure within the outside of that. One of the worst enemies you can have is a friend or a gang member turned enemy, because they know where you stay, they know where you lay, they know your family, they know everything about you. This right here is a cautionary tale of how it always will mess up when gangs are involved. In particular, an organized gang. 19 people, including dude's mama. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't putting my mom in that situation, but that's one of those things where sometimes these cats don't know, bruh, they always listening. There's a thing outside of each jail in each penitentiary called a stingray. The stingray is a box that sits up outside and literally listens to everything. What it does, and what makes this so freaking special, is that it's all telecommunication. You see, those jail calls are recorded because they're jail calls, but a snuck cell phone in is recorded because of the stingray. The stingray watches the numbers being sent out and the numbers being received. But the number being received, it doesn't stop just there. They start monitoring those calls. And when those warrants come out, that's where you get effed up at. So as far as Swifty Blue, how he should operate, bro, I'm not telling you to denounce your gang or anything like that. But I'm telling you right now, your circle just got more dangerous. Do not expect Swifty Blue to show up to court. Don't expect Swifty Blue to say anything. Don't expect Swifty Blue to even react to this stuff. Why? Because his family will be in danger. Some of y'all gonna be like, oh, well, he can snitch. He can do all. No, he can't. Bullshit. Bullshit. He can't do nothing. When y'all tied into this gang life and y'all stay in these hoods and stay in these spaces and stay in these places, bro, the more you allow yourself to be taken in by the gang and you start showing certain things, bruh, ain't no way in hell. This is why one of the biggest things you could do is, as a person, is literally fortify yourself, fortify your resources for the day you may have to break off and go do something else, or the day they may try to break you off and do something else besides the plan that y'all had. I get it. I understand. That disrespect stuff in California, bro, that'll get your head cracked. That disrespect stuff in California, bro, that'll get you communicated to the other world. This right here is insane only because we sitting in a time where the internet is watching everything, where the technology is way more different. There's certain things that you could do 10 years ago that you can't do these days. One of the things that everybody is not watching is what we have is comfort. And comfort is a What you talking about, Nash? Don't worry. Them Ring cameras, all the comfort that it gives you, it also gives surveillance. Them security cameras, all the comfort that it gives you, it also gives you surveillance. So the question becomes, how safe are you really? In the case of Swifty Blue, bruh, the same gang that was to protect you, that was to make sure that your message gets spread as a gangster rapper, as a serrano, as a cat that's really in the streets, as a reputable, the same status that they gave you, they're now trying to take away. What would you do, Nash, if you was in this situation? Honestly, I would look at it as a blessing. Why? Why, Shetty Nash? Why is this a blessing? Because I think he's on like parole or probation. I would seek early termination from all this crap. I would. And then I'd stand alone after I get the hell out of California. There are people in that gang that are loyal to Swifty Blue, but there's more people loyal to the gang that's around Swifty Blue than are loyal to him. And that's a bad, bad recipe. So now he's going to get some type of safety because now the world knows this. Well, not the world, but now LA knows this. But this hit the Times. This is different. So he good for now. But from now on, he always got to watch his back from his own people. And y'all be getting on here talking shit about black people. Y'all don't understand. When it's gang culture, this right here is an excuse. It's a big ass lie. It's your gang that's the worst thing that can happen to you because of everything they give you. But share to keep your people aware. Subscribe, turn that bell, stay notified. The Diddy stuff will drop. I just didn't think y'all would care about this stuff until the drug mule guy got on. And I will be going back hard. I will be putting out 3 videos a day. And check out the Reloaded page. Check out that Tyler Perry video right here. If it don't do the numbers, I needed to do at least 10K views. If it don't, unfortunately, I got to put it on members only. That's just how YouTube works. So if y'all can, hit the like button there, hit the like button here, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.